As we approach the release of Rise of Skywalker, we are getting more and more details about this movie from people like J.J. Abrams, Kathleen Kennedy, and we are finding more and more interesting details in regards to the production of this movie and the movie itself. A lot of it does not sound good at all. Like, this movie just does not sound like it is going to be that great. It does not sound like they really are, they know what they're doing even. Like, it just sounds like a complete disaster. But anyway, J.J. Abrams talked recently in an article that just came out yesterday from Rolling Stone, about more things in regards to Rise of Skywalker, and it sounds like the movie is still, at least from last month, going through rewrites and reshoots. From last month, October. Like in October, they were still indeed reshooting and rewriting Rise of Skywalker. So, you know, for all those people that are saying, well, my sources say that the movie is just perfect. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with the movie at all. It's great. It's great. Yeah. Well, this is coming from J.J. Abrams himself. Okay. So let's go ahead and look into what the article has to say here. This is from Bounding Into Comics. I do have the Rolling Stone article pulled up as well. So we'll be kind of drawing from both of them and kind of crossing notes and stuff. So, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker director J.J. Abrams insinuated the film is still going through rewrites 71 days from its release date. As you can see here, it is indeed what they're saying here. So just last week, Abrams was doing reshoots right here at Bad Robot in a green screen room that allows him maximum movie tweaking flexibility. It's mid-October, and the film is 71 days away from release. So this was literally from like a month ago. And not only that, but he does insinuate that they are that they are still like rewriting parts of the movie as well. So let's get into that. Shout out to Bounding to Comics, by the way. Go check out their website if you can. They do a fantastic job over there. In a lengthy interview with Rolling Stone, Abrams discussed his writing process with Chris Terrio, but also revealed Terrio is still in the studio helping Abrams. But the process has really just begun, as one might expect, talking through story, finding things that make us emotional and going with our gut the best we can, listening to critiques and criticisms and trying to make it better as we go, not being afraid of the better idea. Abrams then details the specifics of their writing process, detailing they would each go and write a scene and then compare afterwards. Usually we will talk through a scene and then we'll each go and write different scenes and then share them and then do passes on each other's scenes and come up with something. Then Abrams reveals Terrio is still in the studio helping in post, insinuating they're doing some rewrites in the film. And he's been great, not just in the writing of the movie, but during the movie and even in post, helping make it better, losing things that we keep trying to make work but don't, and realizing let's just cut it. He's here now, he's downstairs. So they are still indeed working on the movie. They're trying to figure this movie out. And that doesn't even necessarily mean that he's still like helping with the rewrite. He might just be helping with like the editing, the cutting, all of that type of stuff. But either way, it just goes to show that they still don't know exactly what they're doing with this movie. They don't know how to make this movie work. I really feel like they just don't know how to make this movie work. And I don't know why that. I think a lot of it does have to do with the fact that there was just such a huge disconnect between Rian Johnson and J.J. Abrams when they were doing the crossover, when they were kind of crossing from Force Awakens to The Last Jedi. Even here in this Rolling Stone article, he talks about that a little bit. There was a certain amusing irreverence in Rian Johnson's approach to The Last Jedi. He subverted some of what you set up. Snoke seemed like the major villain, for instance, and he killed him off. When I read his, and this is from J.J. Abrams, when I read his first draft, it made me laugh because I saw that it was his take and his voice. I got to watch cuts of the movie as he was working on it as an audience member. So he didn't even give input on the movie? He didn't ever stop to say, Ryan, what are you doing? Like, this is not going to work with what I had set up in my movie. What the heck are you doing, Ryan? He never stopped to do that? Well, of course he didn't, because JJ is honestly, he's just kind of a soy boy. Not even gonna lie. Like, I don't think that he really has the balls to do that. I don't know. Like, I just don't know why he didn't try to intervene a little bit. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. He just sat back and laughed when he saw that Snoke was just randomly killed off in The Last Jedi after the build-up that he gave the character in Force Awakens. And it gets even worse as well. What surprised you most in what Ryan did? This is from J.J. Abrams. I felt the biggest surprise was how dark Luke was. That was the thing that I thought, oh, that was unexpected. And that's the thing The Last Jedi undeniably succeeds at, which is constant subversion of expectation, which is not a good sign. That does not mean it's quality. That does not equal quality. Subversion of expectation does not equal quality. It can if it still benefits the story or the characters, but the way that Rian Johnson subverted expectations in The Last Jedi didn't benefit the story or the characters at all. The number of things that happen in that movie that aren't the thing you think is going to happen is pretty fun. So he just doesn't give a crap. He doesn't give a crap of what happened in The Last Jedi. He didn't care what Rian Johnson did with the story. He didn't care that Rian Johnson was literally butchering the story that he was setting up. He didn't care about that. He just laughed. He just laughed. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Ryan, look at you go. Look at you go, buddy. Like, it just shows that there is just so much chaos that nobody has any comprehension of what's going on. Like, there is no consistency at all. This entire trilogy has been a dumpster fire. A complete and utter mess. There should have been consistency. There should have been communication between Rian Johnson and J.J. Abrams, and there wasn't. Instead, we just get J.J. Abrams just laughing, just giggling at what Rian Johnson did to Snoke. Haha, so funny. Anyway, this movie is just going to be so bad. It just is. This entire trilogy has been a joke, an absolute joke. And they're still working on things for the movie, including reshoots and possibly even rewrites, like 2 months from release of the movie. Wow, so bad. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think about this. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.